people are really gonna watch this?
They ain't got nothing else to do.
Right?
Word.
I ain't going on social media talking shit about TDS Radio. I know that much.
My man, Coach Block.
What's up, cuz? How we living?
You're rocking with TDS Radio.
Get it, Kim. All right. She got a vision, and she want us to execute this vision.
Ooh, man. That's what TDS is about today.
Ken and Kim are the two dopest siblings that I know.
All right, man. You ready?
I'm not ready. Are they ready?
Nigga.
What's up? It's your man, Coach Block, one half of TDS Radio, and I am here with
Your girl so fab. Hey, y'all.
two dopest siblings in the game. Any jokes that you guys got right now? Go ahead and get it out. I ain't got my hat on. I look crazy. So go ahead and get it out. Jay, you must not be on yet. So how's everybody doing? How are you doing, Kim? How is December treating you?
You know, December is getting there. And especially since I took a week off for Christmas, I'm counting down the days. I literally don't have any fucks left in me for work. And I'm just ready to just rest and not have to look at people, because I did what I needed to do last Friday, which was show that I'm the shit.
Word, that's good. I'm glad that you did that.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm also glad that you're taking off a week for the Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, for me, I'm about tired of people's kids as usual. Today, literally, one of the kids had said, "You look sad today," and I said, "No, I'm not. I'm not sad. I'm just tired."
Mm-hmm.
Why are you tired? Okay, so then I gave a kid the PG version of a rant. And she was like, "Oh, I understand. Oh, I get it." I'm like, thanks.
At least she understood.
She did. Thank you for listening, kid. Like, so now let me tell you another thing. Okay. Sad. So how are y'all doing? How's everybody out there doing? Let us know how you guys are feeling and all that other stuff. We ain't seen you in a while.
Oh, no.
Happy birthday to Bean. We're going to get to that. Happy birthday, everybody. And, you know, I think the end of this year couldn't come fast enough. I'm over December. I'm just over it. Here's what I just need to reload.
Agreed.
I am overwhelmed and overstimulated right now.
Agreed. I will say, as much as this year has been tiresome, there have been, some celebratory moments. I just am not in a rush to go into 2025 because I don't know what is going to happen.
That's understood. But I'm maybe I'm just in a rush to chill.
Mm-hmm.
How come my mic doesn't sound as good as yours?
I don't know. I think one of these mics. Let me see. Hold on. Let's see if we can get you right.
But yeah,
You're up there.
Yeah, I had to fix it when I was doing the First and Goal 365 podcast as well. But yeah, I don't know. It's okay.
I just turned you up.
It's a setting. Yeah, I had to do that too.
Okay.
So anyway, yeah, man, we just out here, man, in these streets, and I think a break is needed. This year has been a lot. While there has been a lot of positives, there's also time for reflection, and I think everybody needs to take that time to kind of reflect and decide how you want 2025 to be. Because to be completely honest, us included, we already have things on the books for 2025. So
Literally just got an email about 2025.
that's what I'm saying. So it's really some time. I just need some time to regroup. There's a lot of blessings coming up in 2025, and I just need some time to be able to think things through so that I know how to properly receive it. Because what I don't want to do in 2025 is fumble the bag.
Facts, right?
Don't want to do that
No.
in 2025. And I think we have made a lot of great connections through 2024. I think we did another great year of brunches.
Mm-hmm.
We've done fuck up nights.
Yes.
One thing that pops up that I wish we could do again, but I don't think he's doing it anymore, is Santa.
Oh, you know what? I've been asked about that twice, about Santa.
But I don't think he's doing it anymore.
Understandable.
Because I don't see any pictures from the family like doing that anymore.
Because he was starting to, become tiresome.
You get tired. Dealing
Well, physically, like you said, your kids are constantly on your lap, and then I know his knees weren't the best. So,
yeah. Now he might make a special appearance if we ask, but I don't think we're going. That would be for next year, because I'm not planning not near another thing.
No.
In 2024.
And I think it's extremely important for people to take a beat and to reflect, because if we're in this constant state of motion and movement, you're going to approach burnout. And then also, you're just not taking the time to see how far you have come. Like you said, I know that we are definitely guilty of it. I'm guilty of it. And the one thing that I am super happy that my job made me do, which was to present. Now, granted, it was a little one-sided because I was presenting and the other person did not have to. Mm-hmm. But it made me stop and see all of my accomplishments for 2024. Mm-hmm. And I can proudly say that year to date, with all of my efforts combined, I brought in over 3,000 leads for my company.
Word?
3,000 leads.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
We have a round of applause.
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Give yourself a round of applause.
Hold on. Let's see.
Over 3,000 leads.
Yeah. And I met all of my marketing goals and initiatives and have surpassed it and have made company history regarding our marketing efforts. So never in the history of that business being, being around, have they gotten to that point of having that many leads.
That is excellent. Now give me my money.
And that's going to be the next question. I mean, not next question, next conversation that's had, because now that you see it, and I made sure to put it in our little Slack channel and pin it, then you can go back and refer to it as much as you want to. We need to have a conversation of how I need another raise.
That's good. And it's not as good as that, but I have successfully kept off roughly about 35 pounds for the year.
Hold on.
So for me, that's a good thing. So I got my doctor's appointment next month. You know how doctors are, let's see what you do. I jumped to no conclusions. Well, I successfully maintained the weight loss that I had last November. Mm-hmm. So I've made it a year with keeping that weight off. So now the goal is to surpass that and kind of take this more seriously. Because I didn't necessarily take the weight loss specifically seriously. I just kind of altered things. But I'm talking about like actually take it seriously and let's get right. You know what I'm saying? And make health priority. Mm-hmm. Because there is so much that you want to do, and you don't want to finally start doing things, and then now you're like, well, can somebody push me in this chair? And it's like, oh man, you waited till now for that.
Shut. Which we're going to talk about more tomorrow with Dr. Jans and Body Balance.
Waited till right now to pull this off.
Shut.
Y'all winning, and there you go. I'm like, well, I'm sorry.
Shut. Thank you, B. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I gotta get right, man.
And I think, is that Miss Varna over there? I think she's celebrating.
Yeah, that's Miss Varna over here as well.
Oh, thank you.
So we appreciate it. There's a lot of positives going on. There's a lot of positives even for the Healing Consultant. She has eclipsed 100 followers on TikTok, which I think is a great job.
She literally just did.
Yeah, so that's a great job there. So that means there are 100 people following. We're going to start campaigns so we can get our followers and things like that up. Literally, there's a lot more with the actual radio and the music that's coming. We have officially been accepted by Apple now.
Yeah?
Yes, as your enrollment request has been accepted. You may now review the program license agreement to continue your organization's enrollment in the Apple Developer Program. So for those that don't know what that means is we now have the ability to create our own app ourselves. So because we got played with the app that we were supposed to have, now we're at a point now where we're just going to do it our damn self as we've done everything else. And that's no shade to nobody except for the person who developed the app. I'm saying when we say do our things ourselves, we're learning that, as entrepreneurs, when you think you have a connection, sometimes it's better off if you just do it yourself. So here we are. We are Google developers. We're licensed to develop with Google.
Oh, wait, hold on.
That's a horn. And now we're licensed to develop with Apple. So what that means is when we create this app, we will be in the Google Play Store and we'll be in the Apple, what is it called for Apple?
Apple Store.
There we go. So from this point forward, it should probably be about 7 to 10 days once we start the process with developing the app. So our goal was to have it done by the new year. So we're still crossing our fingers that hopefully by the time we hit January, the first week of January, we are announcing that we have an app for you guys. So we're still rolling. Like I said, that's what I mean. Like we get to the point where now things start rolling and like, oh,
you need to be thinking big, bitch. You need to be thinking big, bitch. Think big, bitch.
Yeah, we're definitely thinking big on 2025. Because that's just one thing. There's collaborations between the Fuck Up Nights that's on coming up. We're Fuck Up Night Raleigh and Fuck Up Night Durham, which we work with Raleigh. That's where we started, but we got our own license. But now we're going to collaborate on one, which that's a big deal. Plus our own.
Yeah, because there's exciting things happening for Fuck Up Nights, and then, like you said, there's a lot of exciting things happening for people who are affiliated with us, Dr. Jans and Miss Spencer. So we got a lot to do. Yeah.
And First and Goal is coming back with a camp in April. So I'll have a football camp in April. Thanks to Auntie V. We also will be starting the tutoring. I'm working on starting tutoring that'll be hosted here at American Underground for, athletes. I've started to look into that, and I got a couple guys helping me with that. Not guys, people. Got a couple people helping me with that, which I'm really excited about because it was something that I didn't really think that who would pay for it, but people are willing to pay for it. So we got a lot going on, man. So you want to make sure you keep all your fingers and toes. Ain't got nothing getting cut off.
Nigga.
What? I'm diabetic. You know that conversation cut up. Well, we gonna that pinky toe. Oh, not now, not my pinky toe. Let me get the walking. Let me get them Skechers moving again.
Yes, which I want to just say on this show and platform, I thoroughly apologize for clowning you when it comes to Skechers because they are by far some of the most comfortable shoes I have ever purchased.
You was clowning me in my Nipsey Blues.
Sure was.
Snoop Dogg collection. You was clowning me.
Baby, when I slipped my foot into that shoe, I said, now wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Feel like you can walk a mile.
These are the best shoes I have ever purchased in my life. I can't wait to get more. And I actually tried on a pair of those On Cloud shoes as well.
Yeah.
Those are amazing.
Yeah.
The price tag is ridiculous, but I can see why people invest in them.
Yeah. Because nobody, look, I'm at the age now where, what?
I know you're about to start.
No, I'm at the age now where I'll be damned if I wear some uncomfortable shoes
Facts.
all day. Now, if I'm going somewhere, my Jordans might be a little snug, just get me through a concert or something, whatever. But I'll be damned if I go a work day and my feet hurt.
Facts.
It ain't happening no more.
You got a full-on ass attitude when your feet hurt. Like,
Especially the pinky one. That pinky toe hurt and you can't do nothing. You try to slide it around inside that shoe. Curl it up so that it don't feel, man, it's a bad day.
Or why do people think walking slow will lessen the
pain? Yeah, try to go heel toe, and walk on the inside of your foot. Because if you put that weight on the outside, that toenail get pushed on you.
Nigga, I'm officially at the age. I told one of my friends, I'm like, don't invite me out unless it's guaranteed seating. I'm not standing. I'm not waiting in line. I'm not hovering. I need a seat.
Word. You know I ain't. I need full disclosure before where how
and
many
is there
people
parking? Because if I
Yeah.
gotta walk, I'm definitely not coming.
Or if I do, don't be mad when you see these Nipsey Blues. Like you got them sketches on and do. I got the Groove Me concert when I was like, look at my get up. And it wasn't right, but it was comfortable, but it just wasn't right. And I'm standing up, walking around and all that. Nope. I thought about that. Like, you know what? Nah, you was right because you was comfortable. Damn all that. Who are you trying to impress?
Facts.
Ain't nobody trying to have hurt feet for them.
You can't even enjoy yourself. You're like,
hell no.
What did Auntie D say?
She said, "Oh my word, this is fabulous news." So everybody's doing everything.
That is my girl.
So let's get into some birthdays.
Yes.
Since we've done the check-in. Oh, and if anybody has a business, by the way, if you're watching this and you have a business and you want to your business to be a sponsor of something, a segment or something. For example, if you make cakes, right? If you make cakes and you're not rocking with TDS Radio right now, and we do birthdays every single day, that means that your business would get a shout out every single day because we do birthdays. I'm just keep saying it every single day. So if you don't think that it would be worthwhile to be like,
or even any sort of treats, it doesn't even have to be cakes. It could just be treats.
Yeah, anything that that goes along with cake, right? Cakes, cookies, whatever. If you don't think that it's advantageous right now, because when we hit this button, a graphic comes up. On that graphic, if your logo is there, then matter of fact, we can hit the graphic without the song. So you figure right now,
it would sound a little bit something like this. Now we're going to get into our birthdays, brought to you by Tasty Cake. That's right, Tasty Cake, the only cake that you should be eating on your birthday. Happy birthday to all those who are supporting TDS Radio Live.
And now you get paid for you get viewership for that. It's only going to cost you a couple dollars. It'll cost you less than what you spend in fast food in a week.
And you can take the segment, chop it up, put it on your social media, and this will live on forever unless we decide to delete it.
And it's a partnership. So then now we come in with something, come up with a cool idea to where now maybe if somebody writes in a letter, they can win, a cake or a cookie or a dessert or something like that. Hey, man, think about it. I'm trying to tell you, because here's what I know. Here's what I know from First and Goal. Y'all are watching. First and Goal had from the one on Saturday. By the time we were done throughout the weekend, 2,600 views, right? So I know you are watching, and that's amongst all the platforms. Because I finally got it right to do it by myself to be on all the platforms at once. So now you get multiple streams at one time with your product on it, and then it lives forever on YouTube
and Facebook.
I don't know why you wouldn't do it. And once again, like I said, it's going to cost you less than what you spend in fast food in a week. And I'm sure your tab for fast food is a lot more. Y'all going to see me. I don't know if y'all watch Dame Dash. I do. And the reason why I watch him is because, people play him now because they think he's broke, but he's not. But he has always been about making sure everybody else gets an opportunity and using platforms that he creates for people to get another opportunity or to get opportunity. So that's what we have. Like, we have a platform to put people on and, use it. So, for example, here we go. Today's birthdays. Do we have somebody that we know that has treats? Who do we know that has treats? We'll give them a free one today.
Miss Ab.
Miss Ab, who's that?
Miss Abigail.
Sweet and Treat Russell.
Yeah.
Is that what his name? Is that the name of it?
I think so. I thought it was Sweets by Abby.
Is it? I don't. Hey, hold
I
on.
could be wrong.
Sweet.
No.
Abigail Sweet and Treat Russells. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Sweet and Treats Russell. Okay. So
Yes, I better make up a name for you, girl.
yeah.
Sweets by Abby.
Crazy work. All right. This is how it would go. Today's birthday segment brought to you by Sweet and Treats Russells. Go ahead and get you a cake. You order them personalized from Abigail Russell. She'll make sure she can take care of you from a Ninja Turtle cake to a Hennessy cake. I done seen every type of cake. She even made a cake that looked like a grill. So it wasn't that dope. So make sure you go to Sweet and Treat Russells on Facebook and Instagram and order your cake for the birthday. So let's get into our birthdays today. We got I did that and didn't go to the birthday screen. What is today?
Today is the 9th.
The 9th.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of birthdays today. Okay, tonight is Miss Perry Pittman, which is one of the mentors that I had at Enloe. Miss Pittman is one of the sweetest women that you know. Pittman is everybody's auntie.
I love a good auntie.
And she was the one that told me and GK to make sure we keep working with these kids because the kids need us.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't stop in this profession. So once again, Miss Pittman, thank you. Shauna Finch, happy birthday. Monique Wiley, happy birthday. Greer Webb, happy birthday. I didn't know you were that young, brother. Isha Lyons, happy birthday. Akima Evans, happy birthday. T. Wilson, happy birthday. Tim Pride, happy birthday. John J. Brown, happy birthday. And my sister from another mister, couldn't have made it without you because you kept feeding us in college because we were poor and broke. But we love you. Lean Bean.
We love you to the moon.
Happy birthday. And here is our birthday song.
Y'all ready?
Today is the 10th.
Happy birthday.
Oh, it is.
Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday to you. Well, it looks good. It looks good. It looks fine. It looks fine. We hope you have a good time. Happy birthday to you. Hey. Happy birthday to you.
And as the saying goes, continue to live your life in a way that makes every day worth celebrating from the Sibs. Once again, make sure you go and order from Abigail Sweet and Treat Russell to get your personalized birthday cake or celebration cake. Facebook, Abigail Sweet and Treat Russell. Instagram, Abigail Sweet and Treat Russell. So
We
we
probably
got
should
coming
have
up.
sang it for Bean.
Sang the song.
Mm-hmm.
Obi's not here.
I know. Darn. We can do it on Thursday. We'll make it up to you, Bean. Mhm.
So do you have stories?
Yeah, let's get into it.
Okay, so we got Spilling the Tea with Kimberly. Spilling the tea with Kim. Wait, is it spilling or sipping?
I thought you said sipping.
Sipping tea with Kimberly.
I think that was it.
Okay, the reason why we're changing things up is because we about to have some mugs, and so then we need y'all to buy those.
Gabe said he's going to sponsor Coach Rants.
Where's it at?
Right there.
You can sponsor the rants. Let me come up with a cool name for it and sponsor the rants. I promise you, everything in 2025 for sale. Everything. Everything.
Except for TDS.
The actual TDS radio. That's not for sale.
Mm-hmm.
But our segments and sponsorships and stuff.
Absolutely.
If you guys want to do that, or if you just want to do a shout out and be like, yo, shoot me out. I bet. Shout out Gabe.
Calvin. He said, I need that birthday song sung to me. Baby, you know we'll do what?
Ain't Calvin's birthday, is it?
It's not until what, May?
That's what I say. Wait.
We got a long time.
But yeah, if you definitely, and if you know somebody who has a business, please make sure they DM us. And the reason why is because seriously, we are looking to make sure that this is a platform that people can advertise on and use our viewership. But come on, y'all. We telling y'all I promise you pay more in fast food in a week than what we're gonna charge you. Get in now, because later on, what's the saying? Yesterday's price ain't today's price.
Yeah. And you know what, Jewel, shout out to Jewel, Canvas Studios, if you guys aren't familiar. She gave me a good idea because she was like, typically the things that we refer, we talk about are always on point. And she was like, Kim, you need to come up with like Kim's things of like things that we're referring or telling people what they need to invest in or they need to do. Kind of like how Oprah has her favorite things of doing that, maybe like on a monthly sort of thing of just what we're trying, what we're liking, and then what we recommend.
Maybe I'll do that so y'all can stop calling me a hater, because there are things that I like. It's just not a lot.
Like actual products?
What type of products?
Well, she was saying like products and services,
I mean, I'll go out here and find it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think right now I'm in a stage where I'll go out here to explore. And if it's hitting, cool. Like,
which reminds me, we need to get the guy Damien from Durham Beard Supply. I met him a while back during my choice days. Bring him back. Maybe he might be able to do something with us.
The DM will be in tonight, Gabe.
And if you guys know any dope businesses, let us know.
And if you guys want to cash app us, let us know.
Oh.
This shit ain't free.
And ain't.
This shit ain't free. Straight face. That's why y'all want to know why y'all see so many people start podcasts and you be like, what happened? Because this shit is a lot of work. And it is not cheap. And you have to be consistent and you got to be entertaining. I remember there was two brothers, I won't say their names. They literally copied my football podcast down to the background. They lasted 6 episodes. And I was mad at the first one. Like, I know they didn't. Just be patient. Because you know what? This is tough. We text message each other like, how you feeling today? Because depending on how work go, you might not.
You ain't gonna see us. Sorry.
And my job presses the buttons. Beep boop. Beep.
And today you pushed me, because if you would have said I ain't, but I'm like, all right, nigga.
Well, sitting at home and you don't want to do, because then you feel bad because we miss y'all.
Yeah.
Because then it's like, Auntie V says she's still waiting for Obi. Geez, Obi, hopefully you're watching, because you are a fan favorite with this song. And we're not going to take her off camera, or we're not going to cut away when we do it. We're going to let y'all see what that Muppet head.
She been waiting to say that.
But no, man, I'm not going to stop emphasizing the fact that, if you were willing to spend a mere $100 with us in a month, you'd be surprised of what could happen. Just $100. And you spend more than $25 on some bull a week.
Yes.
You do. Yes. You do. Because a cookout tray is $12.
Right? Isn't that crazy?
It was $5 when I first moved down here.
Yes.
$8 to $12, depending on what you get.
Insane.
If I spend all that, I might as well go to a restaurant.
Period.
The hell am I going to cookout for $8, $12?
Exactly. With somebody who don't even clean their grill.
A dry ass burger.
But if you want to sponsor Cookout,
Cookout, if you would like to sponsor us.
See, didn't we get in trouble last week for this shit?
We sure did. Talking crazy and won an award while talking crazy. Actually winning the award while talking crazy. That was I promise you that was God. We were talking, and because it ain't this and it ain't that. They on the door like, you won. We're like, really?
Bye, y'all.
So maybe
got called the fuck out.
Yeah, and then when we went to go get the award, they was just talking shit. Like,
shut up, Rob. Mind your damn business.
It was hilarious. We was literally talking shit and winning the award. They were announcing us as winners as we're like, and ain't nobody gonna vote for us.
The band is singing
the
wah,
band
wah, wah,
on the bulls and right in front of that goddamn man. We had to eat crow. That episode is in the archives.
There it is.
All right. But yeah, back to the things that we're going to be doing. When these mugs come, we need y'all to buy these mugs. Now I don't support because I mean, hell, why not? So that should be a shirt. Support because
why not?
Why not?
Damn.
But shit, what else y'all doing? But okay.
And I think I'm going to take your book club suggestion into consideration because I've gotten back into reading, which I still got it. I read 3 books in 2 weeks. Yeah.
That's a chapter for me. I read slow. I read slow. I ain't gonna lie to you. 2 weeks, 3 books. What in the name of high school are you on? I'm like Murray Head. Murray. I'm back on that like Martin. I promise you. 2 books. I mean, 3 books in 2 weeks is amazing. I can't comprehend that fast.
Really?
No. Oh. I ain't gonna sit here. I wish I was joking. Like, so I know if y'all out there laughing, don't laugh too hard because I'm serious.
Because a lot of people online should not be laughing with the way y'all spell.
I comprehend so like I gotta read it again. Like sometimes I'll get it the first time, then sometimes I gotta like take notes while I'm reading it to make sure I got it. And I also don't read for entertainment. Most of the things I read is for education, so that's probably why. But I don't. The last book that I read for entertainment ended up being educational, and that was the autobiography of Malcolm X. That book was phenomenal. Then I read Don Lucato's The 4 Languages of Love or something like that. I read that. A lot of relationship books because once I got divorced, I was like, don't want to do that again. Let's do some research. I didn't even know live. If I'd stack those books, y'all be like, damn, why did this happen to me?
And see, I'm not a huge fan of self-help books. I get bored because I feel like I'm back in school.
So I don't understand people who read for leisure.
Really? Just to get like caught up in the story? Oh man. Yeah. It's amazing.
My imagination is rusty as hell.
They're using us.
Dust will start coming out my ears. I don't yeah.
Really? Oh man.
I don't know.
I love a good story.
I look like I'm about to tell a nighttime story with this damn light. Ooh. Why don't y'all niggas be telling us nothing? All I gotta do is move it. Damn. Ooh. So, what celebrities messing up out here? And I don't have any graphics. I'm sorry. End of the year.
Let's start with Jay-Z.
Oh.
I don't know if you guys have heard. I'm pretty sure you have. It's been all over the internet, all over social media about this claim that Jay-Z sexually assaulted a 13-year-old. Mm-hmm. Well, he has since, debunked it. He wrote on, being a very private person that he is, he wrote, had a statement drawn up and drafted on his social media to debunk any of these claims. And now his lawyers are asking the judge to expedite the dismissal of this lawsuit against him because he does not want it out there. He is over it. And it said that Jay-Z is working hard per his lawyer, is asking the judge to hurry up and dismiss the lawsuit. In court documents, Shapiro makes the request stating, for the avoidance of doubt, Mr. Carter is entirely innocent. This is a shakedown. This matter is of the utmost importance and we request an expedited hearing. The question is, should he get one?
So, one of the things that a lot of people don't know, and if you don't know, just go out there. The pictures are online. He is a Freemason. So, the last line in his thing was, I'm going to show you that I'm not one of those people. He got the tools to beat it, even if it's an issue. Mm-hmm. Let's not forget this man was right next to Barack Obama. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So this ain't R. Kelly you dealing with.
And it's already starting because now his lawyer is alleging that this whole law firm that is taking on these victims, the Busby law firm, is that they're saying that they're alleging people to, kind of sensationalize their stories. So Jay-Z's lawyer is calling them out and saying that people are making false allegations, and that it's been said that Busby and his law firm are pushing people to say that they're involved with this whole Diddy case, whatever, in order to try to get them, more clients and, to build up an actual case against Diddy. So now this will be interesting because I want to know more about that, because they said that Jay-Z's lawyer is alleging that a woman contacted his offices to say that she has been told by the Busby law firm to lie. And when she chose not to lie, they dropped her from the firm.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's going to be on. All right. So I'm going to say this in multiple ways. Do I feel like Jay-Z is guilty of messing with underage girls? Yep. I feel like a lot of them were during that time. I don't think, there are, Dame Dash has gone on record saying that he messed with Aaliyah when Aaliyah was underage. You know what I'm saying? So, like, right after R. Kelly was Jay-Z. And somehow Dame Dash, but so, and then ain't nobody hanging with R. Kelly and making multiple albums with R. Kelly, and you're not necessarily engaging it. You went on tour with this dude. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I'm sure there's some stories with you dealing with some of these young girls that are age. Now, whether you knew how young or not, and
some people even have issue of the age gap between him and Beyonce.
Well, when you first started looking at her, she was 16. You waited until she was old enough for you to talk to her. So, it's just you have the backing to be. You don't have the problems that Puff and them got, but you got problems. But you also got more muscle than what Puff and them got. So, because Puff,
you've been in a lot of important rooms,
you got more muscle than they got. You think the NFL commissioner ain't never did nothing crazy, and then they call you up, hey Jay, just call this guy and we'll make this go away. Y'all, Diddy don't have that. You don't think Barack was able to be like, yo, call such and such, and mish.
Now, how did I get in this?
Because I'm not saying that Barack necessarily engaged in any illegal activity, but you know how to get things missing. You're the president. Y'all know. And you in that circle of people. So, this is small potatoes to him. That girl, the girl who they may talk about, the Jane Doe, she may come up missing. This is not Diddy. And that's why he said, I'm about to show y'all that I'm not one of those people. Like, don't come messing with me.
Which is why he went ahead and made the appearance on the red carpet for the Mufasa premiere. I don't know if you guys have heard, but Mufasa, the Lion King, is set to premiere December 20th. And a lot of people were saying, well, why would Jay-Z show up? This is Blue Ivy's moment because she's in the film along with Beyonce. Why would he show up? It's her moment. Don't take the image. But he did exactly what, you would expect someone who isn't necessarily guilty would do, which is, I'm going to show up for my daughter. I'm not worried about this.
Yeah. Why would I not show up? Because of the cameras and y'all talking crazy? Nah, I'm going to be there for my kid. And everybody there knows not to even engage and have that type of conversation. Ain't no TMZ people going to say nothing out of pocket or anything like that. So it's a safe space, and I'm going to keep living my life because I am guilty until proven innocent, which happens to be one of the songs that Jay-Z and R. Kelly.
Guilty, right?
I'm innocent until proven guilty. Did I say guilty until proven? Yeah, because I'm black, so I'm guilty until proven innocent. But Jay-Z and them have a song, innocent until Jay-Z and R. Kelly, guilty or innocent until proven guilty. Crazy work that you would even make that song with R. Kelly.
Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah. I would probably get all that off of streaming.
Yeah, immediately.
Services.
Immediately. Yeah. But if you want to go see The Lion King, move on to The Lion King. It's set to premiere.
How long we going to drain The Lion King, though?
I'm not a fan of the whole live action
thing. We did Lion King live. We've done Lion King, the regular one. And now we did a sequel and then all that. How long we going to drain this movie? The original was good enough to where it's like, did we need another one?
No.
Did we need anything else?
Mm-mm.
And I'm sure the Broadway show is good. The snippets that I see is great. But now we're gonna do more. Like
Mufasa's story.
James Earl Jones is dead.
Well, this is when he was a cub and when he actually meets Scar and Scar's adopted into his pack and all of that.
I'm old. I'm just like, who cares?
Well, Yara might want to see it.
Okay. She might. I don't know. She might. She might. I'm just that. That's me. Like, I'm tired of this. It ain't mine. I just can't wait to be king. That's the Lion King. All this other stuff is like.
Well, I'll be honest. I was not a fan of the live action. It was like watching National Geographic, but their mouths were moving.
Oh, word?
Yeah. It's not something I'd be like, oh, you need to watch that. No.
Did they sing the same songs?
They did, but they of course they have a brand new batch of people. I mean, they brought on the original. The originals, of course, the actress who played the mother. I can't remember her name, but she unfortunately passed. James Earl Jones. They brought him back. They brought the.
Did my man sing his song?
Which one?
You. I want to be like you.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Was it the original guy?
Wait, no, that was Jungle Book.
Wrong movie. Was it?
But in the Jungle Book live action, they did sing that song.
Oh damn! That is the wrong movie. Who's next? That's Mobley.
Yes.
Wrong movie. Next. What's the next story?
Jamie Foxx. So
this nigga.
Well, Jamie Foxx went ahead and went on record to let everyone know what exactly happened to him. As you can remember, Jamie Foxx was, MIA for a moment, and he said that he had a health scare, and in his comedy special, he would let everyone know what happened to him. Well, he's now letting everyone essentially know he survived a brain bleed and a stroke, but he is thankful for his sister. So this is essentially what happened. Says that he shared with audience that it all started with a severe headache. He asked a friend for aspirin, but blacked out before he could take it. Initially, a doctor gave him a cortisone shot and sent him home, but his sister wasn't satisfied. She drove around Atlanta searching for a hospital that could help, eventually arrived at Piedmont Hospital, a place he had never heard of, but she felt guided by what Fox described as angels. There, doctors discovered that Fox had suffered a brain bleed that led to a stroke. One doctor stressed the urgency of operating immediately, explaining that Fox's life was at risk.
Glad he's here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So what's crazy is that he said that he does not remember the span of 20 days. They said when he woke up, it was May 23rd, and he found himself in a wheelchair and just reflecting on the situation, and said that he is super, super grateful for his sister, who is full of nothing but love. So that's amazing to hear, because we very well could have been reading this completely differently.
Yeah. You got to watch the stand-up.
I didn't watch it either.
I heard it was preachy.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
But is he a stand-up comedian?
Yeah. It's stand-up. He's an entertainer. That's what he is.
Okay. I've never watched any of his stand-up.
Dang.
I haven't. I didn't think he would be.
You never seen "Can I Be Your Tennis Ball"? The song he sang to Serena Williams. Can I be your tennis ball?
No,
you never. Oh man, that's a legendary bit. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Now anybody? Now you want to know what's funny though? Go see that clip of her dancing, looking crazy. Because what is that?
She doesn't have to.
Not that she didn't. And where did her body go?
She lost a lot of weight.
And why does she look like she belongs in the Lion King?
No, okay. All right. All right. We're not
out here looking like Nala. Did I get that right? That's
yes,
the right movie?
Yes.
All right.
Yes. All right. So moving
What's
on
up, cuz?
to hi Jay. How you doing? Girl. Moving on to Jaleel White. For whatever reason, this guy will not be quiet, and I'm guessing because
He's our Nick Cannon.
You think so?
Forever corny.
He is corny.
Nick
But at least
Cannon
Nick
is
makes
corny.
a lot of money. Jaleel
Jaleel made a lot of money from Urkel.
what is his current net worth? And then he's doing, current movies. So
Current movies that people watch or
yeah,
Tubi?
I think he's doing Hallmark and.
Man, the last movie I seen him in was Who Made the Potato Salad, and that's a real movie.
His net worth is $8 million.
Well, that's $799,999 more than me.
No, that's right.
So,
But he has been on like this press junket because he is dropping, of course, a book. Everyone is dropping a book. And he made some comments about Bianca Lawson and Gabrielle Union that kind of set social media on flame. But now he's back. And he's essentially making comments about, Family Matters and its ranking when it comes to great Black sitcoms. Now, he said he feels as though like Family Matters doesn't necessarily make it in that rank because it wasn't like a hood story. And it's not necessarily like a Black story. So he was like, they more so fit with and I'm paraphrasing, of course, it more so fit along the lines of the TGIF ranking with Boy Meets World and Home Improvement, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, just based off of how the show was formatted. Whereas it wouldn't really come up in conversation when people are referencing Martin and Living Single and the Wayans brothers and things like that. But my question, I guess, is do you feel he has some validity in that statement?
no, they're number 3. So you got you had the Cosbys, and then who else did you have after Bill and them?
Oh, there was a lot of Black. You have Parenthood with Robert Townsend. You had In the House with Cool J.
Right, like they're in that pool of that. Like
Homeboys in Outer Space.
That is in the sewer. And you have like those family shows like that. 227. Like they're there. You to me, I think Family Matters gets their respect. Like everybody loved Urkel. It was just like, but y'all wasn't quite Cosby.
Right.
And that's at that time, okay. That's what was hitting. But I think he suffers, and a lot of celebrities suffer with finding out who they are outside of the character amongst the culture without having to feel like they have to prove themselves. Like Jaleel White, you're Urkel, dude. Like you'll never not be Urkel, but we love Urkel.
And I think that's a good point and something that I would probably pose to actors because I almost feel like...
Was it a good point? Because it felt like it came out wrong.
Well, no, because oftentimes some actors get typecasted where we'll only ever see you as that actor or that role. So I guess my question to them would be, if you were to accept a role, do the research and really just get involved into that role, like immersed, almost kind of like a Heath Ledger, a Joaquin Phoenix, a Denzel, a Angela Bassett, where we no longer see you as that character, but we can see you as, someone who has range when it comes to acting. Is it just that you don't have the range? Because everybody has a character.
No.
You don't think he has a range, or you think it's something else?
I think he just doesn't have the range.
Okay.
You don't have the look. He has the look for Urkel.
Oh.
All right. Anybody else checking for Jaleel White out here in these streets?
Well, I think he only has that look because that's who he is. Like,
no.
I
think it's Urkel, and it's okay. Where he made the biggest mistake at was not allowing them to reboot Urkel like they did Full House. When he said he didn't want to do that, I know if I was Carl Winslow, I'd have kicked him in his ass.
Because he's on Dancing with the Stars looking crazy.
I'd have kicked him in his ass. Now, you done messed up our money because you don't want to come back and be who you are because you feel like you tired of being Urkel. You are Urkel.
Or be Stefan, and then you have your moments of Urkeldom.
Or be Urkel because you are Urkel.
I am a grown man.
Urkel had to grow up. Imagine what Urkel would be like grown. It would be hilarious because it would kind of be almost like
Blank Man.
Blank Man. And Blank Man is hilarious.
I might watch that tonight.
And Blank Man is hilarious. Yeah, somebody said Sister. Like those are there. That's a pool of shows. Like, and you're in that. I think Carl Winslow is just as important as Uncle Phil and the rest of those people. Like, these people were important. And people don't know how much those men were fought for to be on as fathers. Like, I found out that our one of our legends from 227, the lady from 227, fought to have that man on because she said she would not do that show without a father. They wanted her to have 227 as a single mom.
Wait, I thought that was Good
No, that
Times.
was Florida Evans too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but what's that show on TV1 that comes on and it kind of tells like the back end of stories and stuff? Not unscripted, but it's similar to that though.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So she told the story of how technically they didn't want her to have a man, and I'm thinking like, what is the problem with this? Like, this is a reoccurring thing, and excuse me, when you do take the time to really think about it, the male characters were powerful people who we all kind of gravitated to. Uncle Phil was everybody's Uncle Phil. Carl Winslow was he was a cool cop. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
The nerdy guy from Sister Sister, like, he was hilariously just the nerdy guy from Sister Sister. Like, you don't see him as anything else but that guy. Why be more than that?
Well, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be more than that.
But when you realize that it's not happening, then let's just double down on it. So when they come back to me and say now as an adult that I can reboot that character and then also have like the writing power to be able to say how I want that character to go.
Kind of like Raven's Home.
Yeah.
She rebooted it, but she was now an adult with kids, but she still had those Ravenisms.
Absolutely. Urkel as an adult doing some of that stuff would be absolutely hilarious. He would get on people's last nerve in a good way. And we need that on TV. Like, because there really isn't that. Like, I tried to watch the Wayans brothers with what's it called? Not the Wayans brothers. Yeah.
You didn't like it either?
I'm nah.
Okay. I haven't watched it yet. So
it feels like it's trying to fit TV. I would like to see what that would look like on a streaming service where Dame can really go in.
More like My Wife and Kids?
I think he's more risque on My Wife and Kids. Really? I think him and Tisha Campbell's relationship on My Wife and Kids was far more believable than his relationship with his own real son.
Yikes.
Yeah, it's not bad, but it's just like you see Damon where you're like, he wants to do it, but it's like, I don't even feel like dealing with this shit. Yeah, I don't feel like dealing with this.
That sucks.
Yeah, it does.
It really does. And like you said, I think we do need that. And I think what Jalil needs to be mindful of is instead of comparing yourself to like a Living Single, a Martin, a Wayans brothers, like you said, you might need
You weren't in that category.
Yeah, you're not in that category. You have to think about Smart Guy. You have to think about Sister Sister, Half and Half.
Smart Guy.
He's a smart guy. That was my shit.
My Cousin Skeeter.
Yes, you'll have to think of yourself in that realm.
Show was terrible.
I like My Cousin Skeeter.
The dude from My Cousin Skeeter looked like Hamilton Moore, my football player. He used to get so mad. I'd be like, man, you look like My Cousin Skeeter. He would be hot. The actual puppet. Not the puppet. The boy, the guy with the light skinned eyes or the light eyes. I didn't know the dude's name. I don't know. Yeah.
You call me a fucking puppet.
He just needs to be honest. He don't like black people. He'd rather be with white folks. I think he don't know how much we really appreciate it. Like, and I've experienced that with football players. So there was a football player from Pittsburgh. His name was Barry Foster. I had seen him at a Nike camp, right? And so I try not to be fans of guys when I'm working with them in that part. But I'm like, man, that's Barry Foster. I'm going to get his autograph before this is over. But, like, you know, he was real chill. So I went over to him. I was like, yo, what's up, man? Barry Foster, I'm from Pittsburgh. Like, I love your work, like, as a running back, blah, blah, blah. He's like, for real? He's like, man, you know, it hurt, man. I love Pittsburgh, but I don't know if Pittsburgh really loved me like that. I'm like, what? I'm like, man, the Berg loves you, because he left from Pittsburgh. And then literally when the Carolina Panthers was kind of getting going in the beginning, he left from Pittsburgh to come to the Carolina Panthers. And so it was ironic. I know I didn't have anything to do with this, but it's just coincidence. Literally after we had that conversation, that year they honored him along with a couple other Steelers, and it was pretty cool to see that he felt that love.
Yeah.
But a lot of these people don't know how much, just like I felt it was genuine and also sad when I seen Keisha Cole cry when Usher gave her the moment and told her to take your earplugs out, like listen to it. People don't know that, like, because they get surrounded by so much fake stuff that they don't know that there's people out here that truly love you as an artist and love your work. You know what I'm saying? And so I think sometimes they get detached from us as the consumers because you got all that bull crap around you that you just forget that there is a connection between my work and my audience. And that's where I'm saying, like, I'm not dissing I'm not dissing Jaleel, but you are Urkel.
Right.
Like,
and you are a staple in Black culture.
There was a cartoon, there were
Dolls,
toys,
yes.
there. You are Urkel. And don't get pissed, because I don't think people are going to clown you for being Urkel. We're going to clown you when you try not to be Urkel. So when we see you in Who Made the Potato Salad on Tubi, that's where we don't need you.
And that's a double-edged sword, because
is it?
Yes, because it's like, yes, I can appreciate the simple fact that I was, Urkel, and what I've been to Black culture, but I've also grown up and I would like to play adult roles.
Who's Wesley Snipes?
Nina Brown. Or what's his name in Tu Wong Fu?
No, not Tu Wong Fu. Don't do that to him. You said it right. Wesley Snipes is Nino Brown. And for those who, I was gonna say, and for those in the comic world, Blade. Who's Chris Tucker? I mean, Chris Rock. Pookie. I don't care what you. I don't care what you are. You're Pookie. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
He's
like,
had other roles,
but
and
you
he's been taken
are
seriously.
Pookie.
But he's been taken seriously in other roles. So I can be Pookie, but you can also see me as an established actor. Just like with Denzel, we're always going to see Malcolm X. Always.
But Denzel, but no, and Denzel, here's the thing about Denzel, because I still want to see Gladiator, because the clips that I watched, I'm like, how did they let him get away? Why did they let him get away with sounding like he's from Brooklyn, New York? What are we talking about?
You've done Shakespeare plays. Why can't you get it together?
But I feel like, once again, they've given us the ability to do other things or see them other ways because they've gotten a chance to do other things early. Jaleel, as he was growing, did not deviate from Urkel. I think if he would have deviated from Urkel earlier, then it would have been different. But he literally got older as Urkel, and then now we're like, dude, you're Urkel. You didn't do any other projects because that money was hitting as Urkel. So don't get mad that we're like, you Urkel.
And now's the time. Find a really good acting coach, find a really good agent, and then let's see you in more roles outside of Tubi and the Hallmark Channel. Because then again, if it's butter in your bread, let me shut the hell up.
Because if my man can do it, you can do it. Because I think that the dude from Bill Cosby that they was clowning because he was in the grocery store, and now he's on multiple shows.
Yes.
I'm happy about that. Alvin was his name in Bill Cosby, or the Cosby Show. But yeah, man, versatility is key. Sorry about that.
Unless you're Lakeith Stanfield.
Who's that?
The nigga from oh my gosh, you know him. He was in the Book of Clarence. He was the main character.
He just plays himself.
Yes, in everything.
Yeah,
and in Atlanta.
Yeah, he just plays himself. He gets away with it
every single goddamn time.
Because that even the one that he played like Jesus, dope movie, but
the Book of Clarence.
Yeah, is that what it was? Okay, my bad. Double back. Pay attention. So what we got next?
We got our messy letter.
All right, it's that time. What does this say?
Oh gosh. Yeah, I just watched Damon's show. I felt like his son was trying too hard to be funny, but he's not my generation, so maybe I don't get his comedy. You know what? I'll say this about Damon's son. He does well with white comedy. Because when he was on The New Girl, he was funny, but you have to have that sort of sense of humor to enjoy it. He's not his father at all.
That's why I said I think Damon is holding back, because it's trying to give him the platform to develop. Because Damon could tear this show up by itself.
Yeah.
But it's like I'm trying to mentor my son through this.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes it takes a show. Hopefully, you can get a second season, but it takes it 2 seasons before it can really click. Because it's not terrible. It's just not Wayans.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the other thing. Maybe they're not trying to go with Wayans. You know what I'm saying? But
then you're bringing on people like Tommy Davidson and Marlon and people from In Living Color, where people are expecting that if you're going to bring these comics on there.
Right. Because I literally watched that the Doctor show just for David Allen Greer, and he is hilarious. So
absolutely.
And that's the only reason why I watched the show, just for his character. I don't even know the name of the show. I just watch it for him.
Medical.
I'm gonna try to be better in 2025 with knowing these things. I'm like, show with David Allen Greer. Man, this nigga don't know no reports. All he knows is sports. Keep him on sports. Entertainment news is not his lane.
That's how I feel about sports. It'd be like, so they threw the ball. Someone caught it. Yay.
And I wish I had the clip. Speaking of sports, Travis Hunter needs to be mentored by every black man on earth, or every man on earth who has dealt with a woman who only wants you for your money. He's too young to realize what he's about to do, and he's about to make a lot more money than what he's making, because he's already making a lot of money. He's getting his parents out of the hood.
21.
Right. But he is now about to have kids with this girl who initially said he wasn't my type. I wasn't attracted to him. And you can tell in the interview where it's like, it was hilarious as the comedian Godfrey made a whole post like, yo, like, stop, watch what you're doing. And and we're all concerned. So we're hoping Dion kind of mentors this young man through this, because don't lose your money that you work so hard for.
Yeah, don't.
Because y'all young athletes just think that it's going to be forever, and it's not when you paying her $32,000 a month for child support, and she ain't catch one ball, and she told you when you first met her in Jackson State, when you was real nappy, that you wasn't her type.
Boom. So why double back? Fuck you, bitch.
She never left once she found out who he was. You get what I'm saying? Now you find out who he is. Now all of a sudden, remember me? Then now they, and then he got mad. He was on the pivot talking about, people looking for things about our relationship. She literally said you wasn't her type.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what are we talking about? You're 21. You're 21 with all the money, all the fame, and you about to make more money and have more fame. And you dealing with somebody that says he wasn't my type. What is...
Yeah. Well, because you've experienced this because you've essentially coached kids from all ages.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an ego thing? Because like, is anyone telling them like, don't settle down with these girls? Like,
they don't listen.
That's what I figured.
The ego is I'm invincible until they become older and have to pay child support. Or
now they're on Twitter mad.
Yep. Yep.
Hooting and hollering and yelling because you
now
got
they
a
like
bag.
Tyrese. Congratulations.
Sends me to the fucking moon. Do you hear me?
Now they out there like Tyrese. And all you had to do was listen from the beginning.
Just be easy. That's all. The girls, they're not going anywhere. They're not going anywhere.
He found one. She's just waiting for that day. All men pay attention to Russell Wilson and go back and look at his draft day, woman, and look at where he's at now. Draft day women be different. Then you can upgrade because you got the money to.
Right.
And so, and I'm not saying that you should upgrade because your relationship, you could be like LeBron James. LeBron James had the same woman since he was in high school. God bless him.
But she never said.
But she also didn't start out with, you wasn't my type.
Right.
That's crazy work.
And the two of them genuinely look like good friends,
Yeah.
You don't think so?
I don't know. Money makes you real friendly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because here's the thing. Maybe LeBron has not cheated, or maybe he has. But money keeps your mouth shut because he got all the money.
Which is funny because I just got done watching the Aaron Hernandez story on FX, where, you know, I mean, a lot of it could be sensationalized. I'm not sure. I honestly don't remember much of his story because I wasn't paying attention to it. But his wife, you know, essentially perjured herself on a stand because she's like, I got to take care of
I
myself.
gotta deal with this.
Mhm.
I remember when she did it, looking like little Bow Wow. Google it. You never seen the real? She looks just like Bow Wow. Bow Wow with a wig. You don't remember people clowning her?
No.
Google it, and then we'll wait for the laugh.
And it wasn't even his wife. They were just
It was a girlfriend.
Yeah. Oh, what's her name? Shayana Jenkins.
And don't she look like Bow Wow?
So our messy letter.
Told you. Everybody was clowning like, yo, he messed with Bow Wow. Bow Wow got mad because you know he gets mad because he's little. But yeah, man, I'm hoping that this dude, you know, I'm pulling for the young man Hunter. But these guys, these young dudes just don't be paying attention. It's like, you know, we the old ones old, you know, they look at us like we don't know nothing. Cause I remember being that person.
Mm-hmm. And you're excited.
Oh, she won't do me like that. Pow, monthly. Oh, she did me like that.
Hold on.
Now you had this face. And then
she did you just like that.
And then you come back and you say, well, it won't happen again. Then it happened again. Pow, monthly. And now you out here like Tyrese. Congratulations. And these young boys do it to themselves. So then you get us old heads that be like, boy, I'm trying to tell you now. Don't do that. Don't do that. And they just keep doing it. Just like the dude who kicked the one girl, Drea, out of the house because she's dealing with another athlete. So the girl Drea was dealing with forgot the name of the guy she was dealing with, but now she's dealing with Brown from the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
So the one dude that was an athlete that bought her a crib or bought a crib and let her live in it, kicked her out and then said, you gotta go because you just out here homie hopping with star athletes.
Crazy.
And that's what people make a profession out of. Yeah. So Travis, you got one of those young, baby. I just hope and pray that, you know, he's being mentored through this, man. I pray he's being mentored through it because you can do everything you want to do, but guess what? You won't sign these papers, have a whole prenup.
And that's what I'm saying. Just go and have fun. Like, don't lock anything down. You're 21. Have fun. Protect yourself, and just enjoy life until you really feel like, you know what, this person is it.
See this Forrest Whitaker eye? This is what when you get tired because you've been taking care of kids since you're 22 years old. Don't trade places for the likes of where I've been. Sat in that jail.
All right, nigga.
Damn near rot to death. Ain't it that time? Don't they play Color Purple during Christmas? Why they play all our sad movies during Christmas?
First of all, we always get a fresh slavery movie during Christmas.
Did we get one this year?
We did not.
Oh.
You know, we got, I don't know what we got, but it wasn't quite slavery movie, but it was still a period piece. Huh?
Who?
Let me see. It was something.
Sat in that jail. Damn near rot to death.
They said, yeah, you guys can celebrate Wicked, but here, let's give you some trauma.
Wicked is wild.
Oh, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
What?
It's a musical.
It was good. It was too damn long, but it was good.
No, okay. What are we looking for?
I'm looking for movie releases for December. Yeah, I don't see anything, but we got Mufasa, so I don't know if that's technically considered black. Sonic 3, I didn't even know there was a third one.
Yeah.
Okay. Nosferatu.
Keanu Reeves is the voice for the Black Sonic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I enjoy Keanu. He's cool. Nope. Oh, we got the 688, which is a Tyler Perry production. Carrie is going to be the star of it. So not slavery. So we're doing good.
Oh man, well, you gotta find a way to pull in prayer and something with Tyler Perry. So it'll be prayer and somebody angry at a black man. Because it's not a Tyler Perry movie unless you're mad at a black man
or a bad wig.
Or no, that's a guarantee.
Okay, don't see anything slave related. So
okay, so let's read the messy. Oops, where's it at? The messy letter.
All right. So it says, I'm going to be transparent with y'all, and please tell me if I'm wrong or not.
Okay.
I've been talking to this dude for about a month and a half or so. We've never slept together. He's taken me on 3 dates and courted me exceptionally well. Yesterday, I told him that I wanted to take him somewhere nice and pay for it. All he had to do was drive to the address that I gave him. I went to the mall, spent $240 on him on some cologne and packaged it up really nice, as a gift for him just because. He picked me up last night. I gave him the address to the restaurant. He drove. It was a really nice restaurant, and I go there often. I told him he can order anything he like. I gave him the gift, the cologne. He opened it and got mushy, saying no one has ever done anything like that for him, and he's used to always treating. He literally said, no female has ever taken me anywhere this expensive and paid themselves. He asked me to go to church with him today. The check came and the waiter instantly gave it to him. I politely grabbed it and pulled out my card. The total was around 430 something.
What?
Yes. I remember that the owner had gave me a $20 off birthday voucher my last visit. So I reached in my purse to get it and handed it to the waiter. He instantly flipped out, calling me broke, trifling, poor, classless, etc. I couldn't understand why he was so upset, so I let him explain. I got quiet and didn't say much afterwards. The waiter gave me back my card and receipt and didn't say much. She peeped his rudeness as well. This morning, this is the text I got. He said, no church, I'm cool with that. As you can see, he's still upset. Was I wrong for treating him to a high-end restaurant and using a savings voucher? Or is the dude just unappreciative? Mind you, I just gave him a $240 bottle of cologne.
Where are you eating for $430 between two people for just one meal?
Well, she said he could get anything that he wants. So that could have been drinks, it could have been appetizers, it could have been steaks. Sometimes the sides are not included, so then you have to add in the sides, dessert. So about $200 per person. If you get a good steak, that's probably about $100 per person. So yeah, $400 easy.
Easy. Okay. Well, he's lame and young, because anybody who has the ability to save some money on a bill, save money on the bill. What are we talking about? Why would you look at that and be like, you cheap, this, that, the third? What? I just told her before this started, stay single. This is why. There's nothing that now this person who has spent this money now is second guessing herself for what? Now you think you did something wrong because you're normal and you've experienced abnormality. And now you question your normal self because normal people would say, oh, what's the bill? Okay, I have a coupon. Here, take the coupon. Because guess what? I'm paying. If you're not paying, you shut up.
The hell up.
So with that being said, she has dodged a bullet. But in typical fashion of most people, you start to question, like, well, did I do something wrong? Did I say something? Now you start to internalize it because what caused this weird behavior? Nothing. People are just weird and crazy, ridiculous, and stupid. He is all these things. But he still didn't return that cologne.
And didn't. I didn't even think about that shit.
See what I'm saying? So that was a way. He probably wasn't that into you in the first place, and that was a way to just make something funny and get you up out of there and not talk to you anymore. That's all. That's bum behavior. And he exemplified that.
Yeah. First of all, my good sis, this is where I have a problem. You said that y'all have been talking for a month or so, and you never slept together, and he took you on 3 dates, and he courted you exceptionally well. What that means, I'm not sure, but I don't think that it is well enough for you to go out on a limb and say, I'm going to buy you a $240 bottle of cologne, and I'm going to treat you to a $400 plus dinner. For what? These are relationship things that we do. This isn't just because. And because now you're $600 in the hole for a guy that just essentially played you and called you everything but your name because you decided to use a coupon. Like you said, obviously he did not like you because he didn't say, you know what? Because you're classless, you're broke, you're trifling, you're this, you can take your cologne back. No, that broke ass nigga took that shit, ate well, and decided to call you out of your name because he didn't like you. And instead of just being honest and saying, you know what, I just don't see this moving much further than this. I appreciate the time we had. However, I can't accept this gift. And, I can't really accept this gesture. It's nice. Let's go half on the bill, because what else did he do? He sat there and ate up every goddamn thing on that menu. Because like I said, you can probably sit there and spend about $80 to $100 on a nice steak. You're talking about appetizers. You're talking about drinks. You're talking about dessert. So yes, it's going to be about $400 per person because you're spending $2 each person, especially considering what she may have bought. But at no point did he say, you know what, let's split the bill. I don't want you. You've already done enough. But you sat there like the bitch that you are and accepted all these gifts and allegedly got emotional saying no female. As soon as he said female, that would have been enough for me to be like, give me my damn cologne back. No female has ever treated me like this. But then because she uses a $20 coupon on a $400 bill that you didn't even bother to say, I'll leave the tip on, that was your breaking point to say, oh, well, I'm not going to take you to church. You know what, sir? Fuck you. And if I was her, I'd be like, I want my damn cologne back immediately, nigga.
Stop giving out $200 bottles of cologne. Facts. And get that ALT, the knockoff. Give that.
And guess
for
what?
$99.
Now he's wearing that $200 cologne for another bitch to sniff.
Yep. So that's why get you because crazy things require crazy stuff and succotash. I taught putty tat ass answers. Get you some Muslim oil, and get you some Amazon, like the little bottles, and put a little in there, and then add the proper amount of water and shake it up, and then get your own labels and then spray that.
That's what they do?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
So like the dude that's at the mall that got all the fragrances, you can get them all off of Amazon. What? And then you buy the bottles, right? And then now you spray, you put in, there's a ratio to this to that. For a heavier smell, you just put a little less water, mix that John up, pada bing, pada boom.
I can't believe it. What?
2025. Don't worry about a thing. Your boy gonna be smelling immaculate. It's all on Amazon. Well, if we don't get these tariffs
together, yeah.
But you know, so it's all on Amazon. So be smart.
Yeah. Because you know what? I will say this. I gifting is my love language. I love to give gifts. I'm a very thoughtful person. So I can see where your heart was. It was just a little bit too much too soon. And I hate to say it, but you're probably going to be one of those people where you're going to get mad. Now you're going to be bitter because it's like, well, he just used me when you did a little bit too much. This man has not proven himself to you. 3 dates is not enough. You're not even in a relationship yet. Like, there's no way in hell I'm going to give someone a $230 bottle of cologne when I know nothing about you. We're not even in a relationship yet. Nor am I going to spend $400 on you just because. Girl, don't be so desperate for a man and attention.
Here's what's going to be said by some people. Men do it. And I'm going to tell the men that do it, you're an idiot too. Yeah. So if you're watching this and you're a man who goes out and spends that type of money on people and you don't have any type of commitment, you're an idiot. Sorry. And if you experience people, male or female, who think that this is the expectation and you attempt to meet said expectation, you deserve whatever you get. Because that's not necessarily reality. And if that's their reality, let them have that reality somewhere else. And because when you start getting into things like that, it needs to be reciprocal in some way, shape, form, or fashion. There's a difference between reciprocal and reciprocity. Reciprocal is like a saw when two people are on each side and they're going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That's what you want. Because, at some point in time, the saw may be on your end, and then sometimes the saw may be on my end. When you talk about reciprocity is just matching. You get what I'm saying? To where, okay, well, you do A, I do A. Well, that's not realistic. And some people may not, like, for example, let's say he didn't have the ability to match you financially in that department. Okay, cool. So what else does he do that may be of value to you in your life that can help you in your life? You get what I'm saying? So I'm not shooting somebody down because they don't necessarily have the finances. But what other quality do you have that adds value? But if you don't have any quality that assists in a person's life, then why am I spending this type of money on you? That means that the saw is 100% on my side, and I ain't got there's no give take here. So be smart in your decision making, as we talked about, Travis Hunter, dealing with people who can't give you that reciprocal energy, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because if somebody's just constantly taking, then what do you have left to give? And it's sad because this will now scar you from being able to be 100% genuine with the next person. But before you do that, take some time and make sure it's what you want to do. That's all I can say.
Exactly.
And I don't, hopefully you're young because you make young mistakes and you got time. If you're old and doing this, then you're a sugar mama, and you can DM TDS Radio.
Shut up.
And we can help you with whatever it is that you need help with so that you can pay us some money.
And just have a little discernment. That's all. Just a little bit. And
see, that's what I need to work on.
What?
That was the word I was looking for. But it didn't come out that way. And it came out in a roundabout way. Like, just take your time and think things through. Negro discernment. If you would read, maybe you would have the vernacular that you're looking for. Like, the words, because, once upon a time, I did read. Now I don't. Now that vocabulary just is delayed. I know the words. It just don't come out in casual conversation. I promise you. I was like, what is the word? You ever be talking and you're like, come on.
It's almost there.
It's almost there. Never mind. Then somebody's like, yeah, because the vernacular, that was it.
Yes. Come on, sis. Have a little discernment. Like you said, don't beat yourself up too much, because we've all been there. I've been there, where you've done a little bit too much too soon. But just make sure that it is for the right person. And I think this is way too soon. We're only talking 3 dates. you guys probably don't even know each other's last name. You know,
How do you? The next question: how do you know it's the right person? You know it's the right person when you don't feel guilty for giving.
right?
Because sometimes you give and you know, like, should I?
Mm-hmm.
And then, or I'm gonna try, and you have that kind of to you when you give, and you know that it's like, you know, I don't have any qualms about giving because I don't mind if I lose. You know what I'm saying? Some people give and they know good and hell well that I shouldn't have did that, but then they do it anyway in hopes of.
Yeah.
Don't give in hopes of.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose every time. Every time.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that was crazy, sis. That was insane. But your heart was in the right place, just not for the right person. So
there we go.
You know.
So we're creeping up on the top of the hour here. And damn.
tomorrow we have Dr. Jans.
Happened right in front of y'all damn face. Now the woman's face is in my head. Literally. And I'm like,
Not the Denzel point.
name just would not pop. And her face is literally in my head because I was about to say tomorrow's Dr. Jans, da da da. Couldn't get it out.
Mm-hmm. So we have Dr. Jans.
I'm tired, y'all.
Who will be in tomorrow with her segment Embody Balance. So make sure you guys check back in.
Check in on your people too over the holidays, man. Checked in on a friend of mine today, and he was like, "Man, I'm just sad," and so it was good that I checked in, and he checked in on me, and I checked in on him. Where the holidays ain't always merry for everybody, man. So if you got somebody who has suffered a significant loss, I don't care how long ago it was, tap in with them just to make sure they okay, because during this time is when you run a lot of holiday tapes, and it can make people sad. They're not going to show it and they're not going to say it, but it just can make them a little sad. So check in on your friends and your family through this holiday season. Let's push through, and we'll see you tomorrow. So God willing, we'll be here tomorrow. This is TDS Radio, our voice, our culture. Tomorrow, before we go, I'm going to give y'all some ideas. I want people to vote on something. Dope. Dope is our, that's what that D stands for. And so I was working on something for, an acronym for dope.
Mm-hmm.
So I want you guys tomorrow to tune in, because I'm going to give you the acronyms that I've kind of narrowed it down to, and let's vote and see what you guys think. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. I meant to say that earlier today and I forgot, but when I said, TDS Radio popped in my head. So this is TDS Radio, our voice, our culture. Peace.